Welcome to the arcade. It's Pharaoh Speaks. All right, y'all. I wanted to talk to y'all about this game. Crazy, weird game. This came out about a week ago, I believe. Pretty sure y'all done seen or heard about it by now. If not, you check it out and look it up. It's called Cult of the Lamb. And you run around playing as this possessed lamb and you build your own cult. And it's actually it's not horrible. It has a pretty good gameplay loop. You know, I've heard the comparisons. People have compared it to Hades. And I disagree. I think Hades is a way better game. I think it's way more polished, way more balanced. I think it plays way better than Cult of the Lamb. But it's still an okay game. I guess my issues are the satanic, the pentagrams and symbolism and the demonic rituals. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about this game. Let's read the description. Of the Lamb is centered around a possessed lamb that is tasked with forming a cult to appease the ominous deity who saved the player character's life. The player must launch crusades and venture out into the game's 5 regions to defeat enemies and grow their following. The world, which is randomly generated, contains resources to gather, perks and weapons to collect, enemies in the form of rival cultists and non-believers to fight, and other animals to rescue. These animals can be indoctrinated to the player's cult. These animals have appearances that can be changed in both positive and negative traits, which can affect how they act in the cult or how they react to the player's actions regarding the cult. The player can manage their followers at their cult's village. Followers can be assigned tasks at the base such as gathering resources, building structures, worshiping, performing rituals, sending them to assist the player in battle, or sacrificing them, which can affect the player's abilities and the cult itself. The player must ensure their followers' needs are met by performing sermons and rituals to reinforce their faith, cooking food for them to survive, providing them with shelter, and ensuring the village is clean and sanitary. Otherwise, the followers can turn against the player, spread dissent, and eventually leave the cult with other followers. To prevent this, the player can provide for them, give them gifts, re-educate them, or detain them in a pillory until they stop dissenting. In a land of false prophets, a lamb, supposedly the last of their kind, is brought before 4 heretic prophets and is sacrificed before them. Upon dying, the lamb is brought before the one who waits, a strange deity that tasks the lamb with starting a cult in its name, gives them a demonic headpiece, and revives them. Assisted by Ratal, the lamb's precursor, the lamb settles at the ruins of a temple to start their cult on behalf of the one who waits, and sets out to defeat the prophets and become the one true cult. So far, I must have put in about 8 hours into the game. Very detailed, very creative. And they're right. You got to tend to your followers. It'll get to the point where, they'll literally start like shitting and pooping and throwing up around the camp. You got to feed them, make them meals. They'll complain about the food. If it's not good food, you got to get them a bed. They'll complain about not having a bed or a sleeping bag. And it's crazy, man. As you level up and you progress and you get a divine energy or whatever you get through the rituals or the statues, you'll build up your camp even more. I heard a lot of people, talking about, Animal Crossing, and I don't know. I've played Deadcraft and I love Deadcraft, and I see some Deadcraft influence, or, I don't know if they know each other or what's going on behind the scenes, but I see a lot more Deadcraft influence than I see Animal Crossing. And I can see why people will compare it, because they have the little cute little, they're little animal characters, but then it's something ominous behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, here we go, the satanic, the pentagrams, and then, like I said, it kind of is something. I can play the game, but it's just something disturbing, just seeing that kind of stuff, and they're just trying to make it like, oh yeah, it's cute, and I don't know what to think. I'm just being honest. Yet the game, it's a good game. Do I like kids playing it? Would I let my kids play it? And I don't know, man. I don't know. And I know that we have other games where they have, doom and pentagrams and, stuff in there, demons coming from hell and shit like that. But this one is like, it's a little like, oh, okay, like this, we just supposed to act like this shit's not happening, and you know, you guys aren't, you know, I don't know, like kids are playing this. Would you let your kids play it? Just being honest, trying to start a conversation. I do like the game. Think it's a good game. Is it up there with Hades? No, I don't think so. I think Hades has a lot more variety, a lot more choice in the abilities. I already told you guys, I think the combat is better. And when I'm playing the combat on Call of the Lamb, it feels like I'm still getting hit, or I'm dodging, and my hits aren't effective. I don't feel like the weapons or nothing that wowed me. You know, some of the abilities are cool, you know. So, I mean, it's a little up and down, you know. So, if you like it, it's all good. I do think it's a really detailed, creative, fun game. Is not nowhere near better than or near Hades to me. But now tell me what you think in the comments, man. It's just something about, I don't know. I don't know if I like the pentagrams and the symbolism, the satanic symbolism in the game. So let me know what you guys think.